Okay, hi everybody, David Lockwood here, and this is a surprise webinar, only because unfortunately Gary is still in the middle of grieving with his about his friend, and so he is deferred to next Thursday for a asset protection. So instead of letting this go this night, I decided there seems to be a lot of confusion in the room about the two programs that were introduced last night. So we are going to talk about those. This is very impromptu, so it's going to be laid back. It's still going to be good, mind you. It's going to be sweet, and it's going to be like, party time and everything. But we're just going to go through the two programs, and then I've got a big surprise for everybody. Okay. And that is that I got contacted tonight about something I've been waiting for, a program, of course. And I'm going to give you a link for it tonight, towards the end of the night. And we're going to discuss it at the end of the night. Now, the thing I like about this program, it's not in a position to hurt anybody, but you can get in position to make some cash bang, like immediately, and it can keep rolling and rolling and rolling. And in fact, the person that brought this to me and has been telling me about it all along ends up being a passive peep. So he is the admin. So the good thing is that it launches tomorrow at noon. So that allows everyone to get in, and all I'll say is that it's a profit share. So being a profit share, you buy a share at so much, and as people come in, money is split, and then you keep building. You're gaining, even if it's pennies or whatnot. You make a certain percent, and then you can reinvest, and it goes for as long as it goes. So in other words, you don't want to go crazy. But they got some other kinds of things in there. I've had maybe 30 minutes to look at it, and that's about it tonight, because that was kind of a surprise that I got hit with that also. But I want our membership to take advantage of it before it opens at noon tomorrow. So that way you can get your shares in there, and as other people come in, and all the money's being split and given into to the other shares, etc., you can gain some money pretty quickly. Okay, so that's it for that. Now, let me explain about the website, okay, and what's gone on with the two links. Now, the two programs, as you know, are Alert to Pay and Earn Fast Cash. No, sorry. I'm tired. Sorry. Fast Cash Mega. Okay, that's it. So Fast Cash Mega. So basically, they're the two names, and they're very solid. Now, one of the things I've noticed about Alert to Pay, there doesn't seem to be an update yet on the site. I know that he was 24/7 working on the site, and I think he just exhausted himself, but because we have funds in there that have not shown yet, etc. I will get to the bottom of this probably tomorrow, and so I will be no Willie, no video. You're just looking at a site right there. That's our site, Passive Peeps, and it's sort of like just a splash page type of thing, and no video. We're not watching videos yet. Okay, CK's on. Hi, CK. Okay, so basically, so we're going to talk about the two new programs. Then I'm going to introduce you to the new program. For the links that were given out last night, we did okay with Alert to Pay. And I don't know what setting was not there or didn't get clicked or whatever. But John fixed it. Then John sent out everybody's link. I copied and pasted a lot of links in for people that were contacting me last night. I was up like 2:30 in the morning, and then I was up early this morning again. Unfortunately, I had to take my son to the doctor and do a few other things, so I didn't have a full day here where I got to work on it. But when I got back, all the other links that were waiting for, the sponsors link to sign up, I did send them out. So everybody should get them. I brought some things to John's attention. I don't know if, let me check. Let me see if John's on here. Because I think he might have stepped out. But just the same, I think John is on top of everything there. So anyways, 31 members right now. Let me just welcome Aaron, Annalise, Ann, Bernard, Bob, Bobby Knight, CG, Chris, CK, Donna, Elaine, Ellen, Island Girl, Kathy, Ken, Leroy Hodge, Lisa D, Maggie, Mike M, Phil, Ozzy Gold, Pickles, Rishi, Sally, Sharon, Shri, Susan, another Susan, TKS, Vita, and Willie. Okay, and some more will come in. So Kathy, nice of you to be on here. Wasn't sure if you were going to be. You were so late getting to bed. It was still like about lunchtime here, Eastern Standard Time, and you were still typing like a fiend there. Let me, first of all, I want to do a screen share. Okay, so just give me 1 sec here. And then I'm going to just switch to the main site that's live instead of just having this little picture up here. So, okay, there we go. Okay, so it's done its thing. Now let me just stretch it out. Always has to be that way. Okay, just takes 1 sec, and then I have to edit this, of course, because who wants to see me stretching a screen? Okay, there we go, and then we want to go to Passive Peeps. Alright, John's done some work today, and you can see, I got my arrow out here, and John, this is one, he put in a Fast Cash Mega in this, it's called a slider, and here is alert to pay, and I've also asked him to change this one, just being paid, to profit clicking. Okay, so we'll get that one changed. And Bridgeway was supposed to be here tonight, but Gary is still in his grieving for his friend, so he said he'd do one next Thursday night. Okay, Daily Profits up. Let's talk about that for a sec. Okay, now people, listen. I have patience like you wouldn't believe. Okay, not as great as Kathy. Kathy could have been a grade 1 school teacher, or kindergarten, with 50 kids running around. But anyway, now come on. So many things have been posted. They're all the same things that we post. Okay, and we keep going over it, and people are still coming back to either complain, or they're coming back to ask the same questions and then complain after when they get the answers. We're not in charge of the program. We are messengers. We are trying to keep the interests of our passive peeps, okay, intact. So I am in touch all the time with Rick. Today I did not speak with him, and for good reason, because going into the hospital for a heart operation, even though he says that, I put it off and I'm going to have my iPad and I'm going to keep in touch, just don't want to bother him. That's me personally. I'm not going to bring anything up. I don't want his mind on that. I want him to be focused. I want him to be ready for the operation. I want him to go in there with positive vibes and everything, so he's going to do well. But that being said, I want everybody to understand that he's not running away. Okay? The owner is not running away. Now, you would not believe the costs of bringing programmers in and getting your program up to snuff after having an attack. Now, and when a whole site is being attacked by a hacker, there's so much coding to repair and information to retrieve. And lucky for us, okay, they have a good habit of saving their data so we can retrieve it, and that's what they were working with, and they were very speedily, I think in about 5-6 days, able to repair the site. Now, there are issues, and we have posted this on the rooms many times with some of the processors, and Rick has come right out and said, you know, that Pace is having money problems, STP did this, and he actually states it and labels it, what's been going on, okay? And yet there's so many people doubting, okay? And listen, I understand, I would like to get my money out too, and I'm no different than everybody else. Just because I'm running passive Peeps and we have a large group in there, it doesn't give me precedent over anybody else in getting paid. So my pendings go all the way back to July 26th, and I haven't asked once. And he said, Dave, if there's anything you need from me, just tell me. And you know, and I don't need. What I need is for our group to get paid. Okay, that's what I need. I'll put myself last. And I express all kinds of ideas to him, and so do other people. Sherlock and his gang are doing a great job in there, and of course many of you being in there, you do read the updates in there. Okay, so anyways, nothing we can do about the money. So if you say, well, I'm being pending for so long and all the rest, can't do anything about it. Okay, Rick will be in the operation. He won't be back for at least 6 days, given that there's no complications. Okay, and believe me, this will knock him on his ass, and he'll be sitting there trying to do work, and he won't be focused, etc. But I imagine that he will have some help with them, and I think things will progress as they have. I hope that they end up coming up with a solution while the 6 days of downtime that he's going to have, and you know, so we can see in a week or 2 weeks even, we could see a resolve to this, okay, and start getting some money, and not just a few people here and there, but everybody getting something. Okay, so that's done with Daily Profit. Okay, so please don't beat up on the moderators in there, and I will be first to step in there and spank you if somebody's getting a little too aggressive in there. Don't want to do it. We give everybody freedom of speech. We'll let you rant about anything that you want, and then after that, let's get back to business. Okay? Okay, so let's bring up, we're going to bring up Alert to Pay. Now, Kathy and I will be doing some research on this program, some more research. We've done a bunch of research, but we're going to get aggressive. I didn't have time. I was going to talk to the admin today, but as I said, I had to go to the doctor's with my son today, so I wasn't able to stick around here all day, which probably that was needed, but you know, my son will come first, and anyway, just like your kids would. And so basically, one of the things that I have noticed is that there's been no upgrade or notice on details. I put, I think it was $250 into my wife's account last night, and it's still not showing, so I could purchase. And I know that a lot of you have also put money in there, and you're waiting for money to come in to make your purchases. So we will contact them, and we will discuss what's going on here. I did receive an email from them saying how they've gotten so many members and so much money in and all the rest. They're overwhelmed, happy that, but they're overwhelmed just the same. So but let's talk about this a little bit so we can understand it, and then we're all set when we're all set to go here when they post updates, and we'll see that everything's okay. Oh, that went through. I was being Mr. Fat Fingers there, and I thought I was hitting about 3 keys at a time. Okay, so the way it goes here is that we're looking now. This is a program people say is it an HYP? It's not an HYP. Is it a tripler, doubler? Is it this? Is it that? And no, it's not. And they explain that. They've got it all written out there that it's what it's not. Now the processors. PayPal was listed in there, but that's coming off to my understanding, unless something's changed when I was away today. So if any of the admins or the moderators, I mean, for the 2 rooms, if you've come across anything like that, that's valuable information, please just post it down in the question part, and please keep. And for everybody else, please keep your questions to the end, and we won't be like all 1 hour discussing this unless I'm a little chatty Cathy here. No reference to Kathy. It's just a saying. Come on, I'm gonna get beat up here in a minute. But yeah, if I carrying on here, just give me a slap in the head, and just to get on with things. And so we got a lot of time to go back and forth on questions, and that. So we'll make sure that everybody's happy. So basically, I'm not going to zip back and forth to see what the responses are. I'm just going to keep on going here. You can add your funds right here in the Add Fund button. And that's the very first thing that you'll need to do. And you can sign up for free here, as we are showing on our page. You can sign up for free, but you have to make some kind of purchase, okay, to be activated, okay, to be like showing that you're active. And that can be as low as $10. Now they have 2 programs here. Well, let's talk about processors. There it is: PayPal, Solid Trust Pay, Liberty Reserve, and Eagle Pay. Now I'm not going to suggest to anybody to use Eagle Pay unless they absolutely are down to their last choice of how to get some money in here, okay, because their fees are atrocious. Liberty Reserve seems to be back online and seems to be servicing people. PayPal is the big question mark, and of course I just asked that, and it could have been put in there what the status is, and that basically leaves you with Solid Trust Pay. So and that worked for me, and it worked for a few others, and I hope it works for everybody, since Solid Trust Pay is what we've been using mostly. Okay, so all you do is you select your processor, and then you're going to choose how much you want to put in, and then they'll send you off to the processor, and you'll put your money in. Okay, then when you get your funds, then you want to come back and you want to purchase position. It's the very next tab just below that, right there. And so if you click purchase position, you can see here that whatever monies I haven't even had time to reinvest in here, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to compound. 2 programs here. We've got the 7% for 30 days, 3% for 70 days. Now, we brought the other program in, Fast Cash Mega, and the reason we brought that was because they have a better 3% daily plan, in my eyes, than this 3% daily plan is, because the repurchase amount, and that's going to be this one's $10.90, but the other is a $70.30, and what happens is that the repurchase amount goes to purchasing cyclers. Now, we're not in the other one for the cyclers, but that's a good bonus because they pay off at 300%. Okay, and that's just gravy. Okay, we're basically in the other one for the profit units. Okay, and they're very solid in there, so that's why it's better off to be in a 3% 60-day, and you'll get that added bonus with the cyclers. And you can make on a $10 cycler $20,010. Will that happen? Well, you never know, so why not be in it? But you're certainly going to get your $10 back. It only took me 1 day to get my $10 back. So, but anyway, when you get your funds in there, you'll go and select position, okay, like that, and then and there it's telling me I can buy 1 position right now. Okay, I don't see where, but because I think I have to transfer something over there, but let's try it. Okay, folks, let's have a party. Let's try this. Anyway, so we're going to go to preview, and it's showing that supposedly I got $25 more there, so we're going to pay now, and let's see what happens. Okay, purchase successfully, so woohoo. Okay, so that's simple as that. You know, they tell you if you can get a position and what you can do. So now, if I want to see that, I'm going to go down here. Where am I going to go down? We're going to go down here to commissions, I guess. And let's just see that. No, that's not what I want. I think it's back in the same thing here. And I think further down. Anyway, you can see I'm tired. And please forgive me if I'm bouncing around here because I wasn't prepared to be doing something like this. But we will see. Let's try compound profit margin. There we go. Okay, so original $300 on the 27th of August. That has made $63 so far, right there. So we're only in the 30th, so 3 days and there's $63. So it's chugging along. 7% is going to make you a lot of money. Okay, just like I said before when we were in daily profit with the 5%, and I said, okay, if you start with 385 or whatnot in 67 days, you're at 10 grand and whatever. Same thing here. This 7%, you'll double your money in 11 days, and because you're getting these other things compounding. So you can see here that first $25 share that compounded with ended up here with $1.75 on that. And then I just added this next $25 share in there. And we'll just keep on going with that. We'll compound it, and hopefully every day it will get bigger and bigger, which it will. And at the end of 30 days, it's going to be quite nice. I just flicked that the wrong. Okay, Kathy will find that. Now, I just want to clear up another thing here to do with the links and to do with the staff, etc., and why they were given, people signing up or given to one of the staff as a sponsor. The staff works relentlessly, okay? They are on here all the time, day and night, and they're answering your questions. I think that if they put that effort into a job, they would be rewarded very nicely, okay? And they would be welcomed, and they would be appreciated. Well, for me to show my appreciation, and as I hope that all peeps were on board with this, that they would show appreciation for all our staff by supporting the staff. And they're not going to make a lot of money off of getting the commissions. You never do unless you've got thousands and thousands of people. But it's just a little way to say thank you, and here's something to work with. If they have to, because they're always on the sites, whether it's John or Kathy or Donna or Jen or Asa or Sharon, anybody that's on there and working hard, they deserve to be recognized and appreciated, and this is why I did this. Additionally, is that I've not put my name into the mix here, or my link into the mix, because I put the staff underneath me. And in putting it under me, there is a 5% and 5%. Now, John's hours on this website is about it's over 1,000 hours, okay, on this website. Now, if you are a technician, you can kind of demand a good price for your hourly pay. And he has a business that he does, support a lot of companies in his area, and he goes in to fix computer problems and stuff. But 1,000 hours into a development like this, as a technician, you can understand that he could be making very good money, and even at $10 an hour, we're looking at $10,000. Okay, now I know he makes more than $10 an hour. So, again, this website, just to get Microsoft Live Meeting, which we aren't even using, that came around to $1,100. And we don't like it, but hey, we're stuck. Like, I'm stuck with that. Trying to get a hold of iWowWee, because there's a fellow there that does all the deals for the 500 seats for iWowWee, because we're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I like this program. I like the facing of the program and the platform, and I'd like to stay with it. And because we've tried a lot of them out, and they aren't quite as easy to work with as iWowWee. Okay, so anyways, you're all welcome and with blessings that if you want to sign up with anybody in any of the programs, you go ahead. There's always a pecking order of who you signed up with before in other programs. We don't expect you to break that. Okay, but for anybody else that does not have a pecking order or sort of like a commitment to a sponsor, etc., then the door is open. You come in here, we'll put you with one of our staff, and it's as simple as that. There's no need for any, anybody being upset, anybody being bitter, anybody being, whatever. Okay, we're not telling anybody what to do, nor will we ever tell you that. So you're big boys and girls. Okay, all we're doing is we're asking for support. Get over here to Fast Cash Mega. A little bit of a different program here. It's a one-up system, and one-up systems can be, they're very quick to build your downline for you. And one of the things I forgot to mention, and I'll start right there, that when you're in here, you qualify for the rotator. And if you haven't brought people in and you're sitting there, they will give you 2 people. They will, through the rotator, will place 2 people in your system. And that could be the start of something really good, because they first of all have to pass 2 up. And then when they get people under them, then they pass up their first ones, and it goes on and on and on. And that's what helps everything to keep on moving. Now, they got a 1-up. They've got a 10 straight line cyclers, revenue sharing, referral cycle bonuses, 3-tier referral commissions, advertising, and internal funds transfer. Now, 1-up works that, you sign up with somebody, and that sponsor has no choice but to pass you up, okay, to their sponsor. Okay, so you get passed up to their sponsor. Then after you pass one, then everybody else that you bring in, they go underneath you. And then the people that they bring in, first one's passed up, etc., etc. So, so that's the way the 1-up system works. Now, let me log in here. Just give me 1 sec, and I'm going to find login. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, I'm going to have so much editing to do. This is just all over the place here. Okay, so here's back office is just filled with stuff. I'm really amazed. But let's start with the most important stuff, and that's to do with your referral link. Now, we deal in passive programs. What does that mean? That means that under no obligation to sell potions, lotions, energy drinks, soap, magic in a bottle, elixirs, you name it, you don't have to sell it. Okay, you can just sit in a corner with your money, and you can buy profit units, they're called here. Now, the reason that we were looking, that's Kathy and I, we were looking into finding some replacement programs was because, we all know now Zeke has gone down, Royalty 7 had gone down, a lot of other programs have not closed permanently, but they closed their doors while they changed things for whatever reasons. And, people's tongues are hanging out to the floor here without a cash flow. And everyone has had their cash flows reduced. So we were trying to attempt, to bring fresh, new programs that were solid to replace. And I think we hit a home run here. One of the admins is an old-time friend of Kathy's. and he welcomed us and said you'll find a home here. Very solid. They have some more ideas coming up, and so basically we brought you in here for the 3%, which is the profit units. So it works pretty neat. All you're going to do is you're going to come in here. You're going to same thing as DPA. Got an action button right here. So you're going to buy a unit. It's only $10, the same as most of the other share programs. Just a sec. No, that wasn't beer. Anyway, okay, same thing as other programs, $10 a share, but you're getting paid 3%. Now, JVP, before they went profit clicking, was 2% weekdays, 1.5% on the weekends, and profit clicking is the same, although they have some retail going on, which is supposed to improve what you're going to be getting, but it still has a 2% on the ad shares and that. So it's just basically almost the same. Additionally, Royalty 7 worked out, what did that work out to? I think it was working out to about 5% that they were paying, but they went down. Can I ask everybody to quit the chat down in the bottom box? We'll get to that soon. It's just distracting, and I want you to listen to everything here, because I know there were a ton of questions, and if you're popping and just talking down there, well, there's not much point for me being here to discuss these programs. And basically Zeke was paying you at the end around 1.3%. So, and you'd have quite a few of those shares or units that they used to get some money out of 1.3%. So we thought we did really well when we came up with 3%. Okay, and again, you're not obligated to sign up with anybody. Okay, so you can just go and promote yourself, and they got splash pages, and they got banner ads, and they got everything, and it's fairly new. Although it's been around, they've changed a lot of things, and it's fairly new, just like Alert to Share, to Pay. They're new, and they can also help out. That can help out your bottom line. Okay, so you're going to click the action button here, and you're going to go click Submit, and they're going to come in, they're going to ask you how many shares. So remember, it's always how many shares, not how much money. Okay, Solid Trust Pay, Payza, and I think there was an issue with Payza, I'm not sure. No, I've used both. I've used Solid Trust and I've used Payza, so I didn't have an issue. And again, if you had money in there for cash balance, you can use your cash balance, the same as you do, and I showed you in videos on, instead of bringing it out to a processor and then back in, you could just use your cash balance with buying more shares, and you could do it that way and not have to pay. So, but that's the way that goes. So you put your shares, click Submit, they send you off to your processor, and then the job's done. Okay, so one of the things I'm looking forward to trying are the special weekend lines. Now, starts Saturday at lunchtime, finishes Monday. And they tried all kinds of things. People would jump in right away because they're making 150%. So get your $10 in, get 15, and you could go that over and over and over again. Well, they found that those who had fast computer speeds were getting in, and those who had slow computers, they were falling way behind, and their shares never cycle. So they tried a few other things, but what they've settled on is a random selection. So what happens from Saturday lunchtime to Monday, you can at your leisure go in and purchase some of these special weekend lines, and the computer will randomly select different people, and they can't select the same person twice in a row. It can be one person that gets selected and gets paid their $15 on their shares. Another person would come and get selected, and then the same person after that one that got the time before can be selected then, but they can't be selected like 2-3 times in a row. okay, which is fair to everybody. And those shares that are not have not cycled, they will be converted and placed in your repurchase. Okay, now with the repurchase here, they have 10 cycle lines. Okay, and you can, as I show you right here, and when you first sign up here, you all realized you had to qualify, so you bought one $10 line here. They go very quickly, and there's more and more people coming here all the time now. And so it's almost like mandatory that you do this, because what happens, they have a 70-30 split. When you're going to ask for money out of here, that 30% goes into your repurchase, no different than a lot of the other programs. But the 30% is not in cash to buy more shares. It actually is there so you can buy cyclers. So if you bought your $10 and your $20, you can wait till you accumulate your $40 and your $80 and your $160, etc. And you can end up, you get 300% on each one of these lines. Give me my ear. There we go. 300% right there. So you can buy any of these right off the get-go. You don't have to wait. But if you're, what happens, I put the 10 in, it cycled, and it automatically purchased me a 20. And I guess when I cycle the 20, it will automatically purchase me the 40, and it goes on like that right up to the 5,000 line. And then there's no more after that, so that's where it ends. So you get your full 300% is 15,000, and so the total is $20,010. So we're not in here for the cyclers, but we do have to qualify, which we all did. And on top of that, when you're going to take your money out, when you're building your 3%, 30% of that will go to a cycler. So you might as well know about it, and so you know where your other money's gone. Okay? There's a PIF feature here if you want to pay some people to get started. I understand that we're all like tons to the ground and our pockets empty, etc. But if you have an extra $10 or $20 to start people in it, I'm sure they'll be thankful for that. Now, again, they're paying you 3%, so let's go over here to my profit units, and I started with the 300, and I've earned $18, okay, with that so far. And you know, I try to get in here to compound, because you have to do it yourself. It's a manual compound, and to keep this thing rolling. So I haven't done it here either. Bad boy, bad boy. But anyways, I want to remind everybody, and JBP was paying 2%. I started with $70 last September, and we're into September in another couple of days. That was September 22nd, $70, and I have pulled out $56,000 from $70 at 2%. So yeah, I had referrals and referrals, but still, even subtracting that, it's still like $20,000. So with $70, so a little bit of money goes a long way, and if it lasts as long as JBP did, this one here, and they are fighters, they won't hesitate to change something to make it better, and they are looking at things to make things better all the time. I like the idea that we have somebody that we can call if we need something from the admin or something. We have direct contact with them, and that's always a big bonus too. Okay, sorry for yawning. What else do we got here? There's a rotator here. You can buy ads and rotator credits. You got a credit-based rotator. I got a free rotator. They will give you 2 people. They got banner ads, text ads, auto reentry settings. You got commission earnings, and then you decide what you want to do with that. Now, what else? Okay, how about we go to questions on this? I'd like to hear what people, because I think this is a little more confusing. other than, you know, where they're 3%, that's going to get back a lot of your cash here. Okay, so Teddy says what we have to do to cycle with the cyclers. It's based on, let me think, how do we say this? It's based on, I'm going to go and get the right answer here. Just give me one sec. I think I'm going to have to just log out for one sec. They do have this little commercial thing that comes on all the time, and that is a pain in the you-know-what. So here's the cycler lines here. Okay. Now the video will tell you everything that goes on. There's the numbers there. Okay, so every time a new position is bought in the line, okay, a percentage of the cost of that position is added to the top position. Okay, when that top position reaches 300%, it's full and cycles out. Okay, thus the cycle. You can reach 300%. You can fill it 3 ways. That was the first. Referral purchase. Okay, so a percentage of the cost of a position will be added directly to the position of the sponsor of the referral that bought that position. So if you're bringing some people in, these cyclers will fill themselves and move on to the next one quicker than it would by you just sitting there, and because referral purchases go directly to the person that's their sponsor. Okay, revenue share, every time a new position is bought in the next 10 positions in the line will get 1% each of the cost of that position. Okay, so this means that all positions in the line will get their share at some point, and then it starts over again from the top. And in this way, the positions will cycle faster than in a regular cycler. Okay, they have what's it called, overflow system here. When a position reaches 300%, it's full and cycles out. Our unique overflow system will place a new position at the bottom of the next line and deduct the cost of that position from the cycle earnings. The remaining is added to the available balance of that member. Only in the last line it doesn't happen, 5,000, because there's nothing next. Now, when you get up to the $160 line, which is right there, that's where you get your referral cycle bonuses starting. Okay, and as you can see down here, the referral cycle bonuses, from the 160 line to the 5,000 line, you get 10% referral cycle bonus. So for the 160, $16. For the 5,000, you get $500. Okay, and they got auto reentry. And here's just a little, like a line here of everything. You can see here how they start here with the 10, 300% is $30, and then 10 goes back, $20 goes into the $20 line, etc., all the way down. Okay, and this is all on the site here, and this is a pretty good picture of everything right here. And let's just blow it up just to give you an example of one of the lines, because my screen can't fit them all in. And so you're seeing here that if you finished off a $20 line, the cost was $20, your cycle earnings are $60. Okay, right there. The $60 cycle earnings, $40 profit, and buy a new position in the 40 line right here, and the remaining 20 is added to the available balance. Okay, so you're always getting money into your available balance. Okay, so the amount 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, stuff like that, 40, 80, 160, 320. You're always going to be adding that to your available balance and going to the next one. Okay, so but that is basically, as I said, we're not in it for this. So you're not, you're here for that 3%, but you need to know about this also. Okay. Now, let me tell you where they get their money. They are seasoned Forex traders. Okay, and they have 3 other programs, or 2 other programs along with this one, that they actually end up, where am I here? They actually, 3 other programs that they run right here. It's hybrid cash system and passive income pool. How do we manage to pay the 3% daily, you may ask? Well, first of all, we generate income by trading Forex. They've been trading Forex for over 7 years, and they use it for other sites they run too, like hybrid cash system, passive income pool. Next to Forex income, we have a system in place that will enable us to keep this running. Okay, and a lot of that is to do with their cyclers. Okay, now the cyclers, that's, as I explained, the 30% repurchase. So instead of you being able to buy more shares, which DPA does and a lot of other ones, you take that repurchase money and you're buying cyclers. Thus, you're earning great on the 3%, and they're always going to be paying, but when you want some out, that 30% is going to push the cycle lines. The weekend lines, they push the cycle lines. There's all kinds of things to push the cycle lines. That's a bonus to us, okay? That's not something we came in for. But I've been a trader for 25 years, and there's $4 trillion. Yes, that's right. $4 trillion a day that is up for grabs on the Forex platform. So if you can understand and have a little system that works great for you, then you're going to find that you can do anything you want to do, because the money is just so immense out there. So that's how a lot of programs say that they sustain themselves. Not necessarily do they show any proof, but this program here, they have 2 other programs that have been living off of it. So that's some kind of proof that they are showing us. Okay, back to video conference. This like royalty 7, no. Okay, again, there's people that say that they're good at Forex and everything, but they actually aren't. It's only a way of people saying, you know, getting people to come in the program. I remember an HYP that was called Cash Tankers, and they're long gone. But their whole basis of getting people signing up and giving oodles and oodles of money to them was that that the owner in the program that run the program was a newborn Christian. So he had a big, huge picture of Jesus Christ on his thing, and it was all the religion side of things. At the end of it, when there was millions of dollars lost and there were so many newborn Christians in there, they said they would not believe it was going down. They said, how could another Christian do that to us? Well, that was one of the biggest scams that happened about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And so that actually was very sad that happened. It really shook the people's core beliefs as a result of being scammed from their money under the religious concept. So, and that can happen with anything. People can tell you that they got this going and that going and whatever, and that's why we try to dig and dig and dig. Okay? Okay, so just quickly, before I go to the new program, and Kathy, you don't know about this. It just happened a half an hour before getting into this, but it's not a program that we needed to research because it's actually coming from one of the Peeps. He is the admin with another person. It is going to open tomorrow at lunchtime, but you're going to have a chance to get in there before the opening. Okay, and just to do your stuff. And money can come very quickly. And I've already purchased some shares in there, and I will show you what I did and how it's going to work, just so I could show you how it's going to work and show you how fast the money is going to come to you. Okay, it's not a lot, but it's enough that can get you into another program very quickly. It can maybe pay that bill that's been hanging in there, whether you're going to have your phone tomorrow or not, something like that. Okay, and Tom gave me the okay for me to go ahead and put that in. Just want to show you one other thing. Kathy's Corner here is going to be changed, the name. And sorry, Kathy, my head is mush right now. I think it's something Scoop. I think it's anyway, Kathy, you can put it down there in the thing. Let me go. She's got her first posting in here. So I want everybody to go in here and, you know, to read it. So all I have to do is find it. Dave, I'm telling you. Where is it, Kathy? Okay, maybe that's it right there. Recent posts, right there. So we'll click on that. And categories. Kathy's Corner. And there you go, right there. Okay, so she goes on. This is good reading. Okay, Kathy is a real writer. She really knows how to emphasize and put her words together, and boy, she's a blessing. Everybody, give her a big round of applause. Yeah, all right. Yay. All right, Kathy. It's pretty slow in the buttons up there. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let me just close these other two programs down. Okay, I want to make some space here. Okay, and here we go. This is the new program right there. It's called Quick Cash Ads, and we've all been in these kind of things. It's a profit share, okay, or a rev share. Let's put it that way. And it's not much money, so everybody, you know, there's no membership fees or anything like that. You can see here, easy as ABC. Now, members purchase a share ad package for $1.50. Okay, and listen, just stop for a minute before you're jumping and saying, oh, come on, Dave, really? Because we're spoiled. We are. We're really spoiled with the money that we make. But just stop for a minute. There's a lot of people that are not making that money. And, you know, they have to put food on the table and all the rest. So you buy an ad package for $1.50. $1.42 of that $1.50 is split between the next 100 positions in the system and referral sponsors. So admin keeps 8 cents for site upkeep and admin team costs. Okay, the shares mature when it reaches $2, giving the chance for the new active shares to reach $2 faster. Then you do it over and over and over again. Okay? So, and A to E, members making money and website running sustainably. Okay? So, then it goes on to tell you why it's the best and all the rest of that stuff. Now, you get a real bargain here because you get 3,000 banner and 3,000 text impressions for each share you purchase. So $1.50, that's pretty cheap advertising. And, you know, these programs in itself, you put your banners on here and you're going to get a lot of signups for some of the other programs that they haven't seen before. Okay, now, this isn't going to go through the website. I'm going to give you my link, okay, to start this. And then you're going to go from there, and you're going to do what you need to do if you want to follow this or get referrals, or you're just going to keep rolling your money over and over and over, and you can make it that way too. Okay. Now it says here you can purchase more shares using your available balance. So undoubtedly, the more shares that you choose to purchase, the more money you will earn. You may cash out when your balance reaches $10. And bracket subject to change. They process within 48 hours of request when you request a withdrawal. No limit to how many ad shares you may purchase daily or annually. Your questions answered. Your QCA positions can also earn commissions from the new shares that you purchase. How is that for a super bonus? Okay, so extra income. Level 1, 5%. Level 2, 4%. Level 3, 3%. Level 4, 2%. Level 5, 1%. Okay, that's to do with referrals. Okay, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to do that. They figure they have the winning formula here that works every time. Okay, I'm not going to rain on their parade or anything, but I will tell you that when you throw in, well, I'm going to show you what I threw in. Okay, how about that? Well, I'll go sign in, and I'll show you exactly what had happened here. There we go. And I just got this a half an hour before I was coming on, so I very quickly purchased some positions. Tom sent this in and sent it to me, and he says, "Dave, you're invited. Go in." And they look at promoters in that, which I don't class myself as a promoter, but they're looking for us to get like 100 referrals, okay, into the program. Well, we have 350 people, or over 350 people, but I look at it like, what can this do for the members? Okay, they have a referral contest here until September 30th. Okay, so let's go in here to my positions. Okay, now I bought, well, let's go to purchase package, and I'll show you what they offer. Okay, so they got Eagle Pay and Solid Trust and Liberty Reserve. I use Solid Trust. Now, one ad package is $1.50. You can see it right here. It's $1.50 containing 3,000 banner impressions and 3,000 text ad impressions. Okay, so what happens when I do the drop down? There we go. This is shows you how many ad packages that you're able to buy at one time. So you can buy 75. Oh, every time I click that arrow. Okay, you can buy. Let's get back down here. 75. It's a 50 ad package for $75. Okay, so I bought 4. Okay, so I got 200 ad package. Okay, now if it's $1.50 and it's going, if it's $1.50 and you're going to gain 50 cents to the $2 mark, then when I reach, when all of them end up getting to $2, okay, and I've got 200 of them, I make $100. Okay, now I can push everything back in and continue to do that. Now, one thing about REVSHARE and my experience with REVSHARE, and maybe it will be the cheap price of $1, not a cheap price, it's not cheap, sorry Tom, maybe at the reduced price at $1.50, and all the advertising that you can get for it, it could be enough to keep people going, because even people making $100 in a day type of thing, or every couple of days, that's going to give them some spending money for what they need, and etc. So when I go to my positions, this is the story right here right now. Let's go to manage positions, and you can see here what's happened since I bought them, which was only an hour ago. I've earned, it starts here with 59 cents so far, and as it keeps going, there's 57, 56, and this is on a few people that have come in and purchased the shares, because 100 positions. And you can see as I climb down, there's 40 cents, 40, 30, 29, 25, 23, 21, 19, and it goes all the way down here to 6 cents. So total shares purchased, they say 450. It was not 450. I only put in $300. So unless this is rolling itself back and forth, but anyways, that's a mistake, but I'll take it. Anyways, so total profit from my shares so far, and this is in the last hour, is $91.26. Okay, so that's how that runs. That's it. Simple, easy, done. Okay, so as of tonight, you can get, there is my link. That's all I need to show you. Okay, you can do as you want, but you can see $91 in an hour. Of course, I spent $300, not $450. But that's because of what I've made so far. So, but you can see that it's not even open yet. You've got a chance to get your ads in there prior to the opening tomorrow. And this thing was promoted around here to a lot of big groups. So this is going to really take off very quickly. And it's going to be pretty quick and fast and down and dirty for the first little while. I think when everybody gets sick of it, if they ever do, then as it slows down. Again, this is why I always say, get your ads, buy your packs. Okay, when you've got your first bit of money there, like when you get you've doubled your money or something, try to get your principal out, okay, and that will happen quickly. Get your principal out, and then continue on, and have some kind of plan to draw some income out of here instead of just press, because REVSHAREs, unless you've got a real trick here, and I haven't seen it because I haven't had time to really read the site. So I'm just hearing a pop again, so let me just minimize this, and I just want to go back here and see some questions here. Okay, thanks, Kathy. Is this what keeps the program working? Is it referrals? Well, yes, of course it is, Wayne. In this program, yeah, they're gonna bring people in. They're gonna buy their ad shares. 100 positions get split $1.42, and so the more shares that people buy, and some people will buy. You know, I've seen people come in and buy $10,000 worth of ad shares. Okay, they come in with a large amount and they buy $10,000 worth, and right after that, you know, that's pushing a lot of people to cycle that $2, and they finally get cycled and they've made $5,000 on their 10. Nothing wrong with that kind of money, but they won't. They don't seem to get caught ever. It's always a smaller purchase, but I'm not saying that anybody's going to get caught here, but at least it's a good way right now, okay, to go and make some money. Okay, I think we got Tom on right there. I can see in the attendees. Tom, if you want to make any comment down here in the box, you're more than welcome to. And I'm inviting you to do that and to answer some questions too. Wayne, I'm not sure. I have not had time to dig into this program enough to just kind of outright say it's going to. So Tom is saying, come on in, the water's fine. Or Finn. Okay, his name is Jan Janssen. He comes from Wisconsin. Anyway. Okay, Tom, why don't you just... Tom, do you want to come and talk about this? Tom? At all? Do you want to... I can pass a mic to you if you'd like to say a few words. Are you... I don't know if you might not like to... No mic? Okay. That's all right. Not a problem. But anyways, Mike, Tom will be there, you know, to answer all your questions. And we'll look into this more, and I'll be talking more with Tom. And but it's an opportunity. Tom, just confirm, yeah, it's an opportunity because you're opening tomorrow, right? At lunchtime. And all the peeps, if they want to, they can get positions, right? The link for the site is right there. Is that right? Okay, let me see. 12 high noon. Okay, that was Wayne. I thought it was Tom. Okay, so Tom's saying 12 high noon. You don't copy. You got to write it down, Wayne. We're all spoiled. Grab your pen. Now, when you go back to the rooms, okay, there's no posting of links, okay? So I don't want to see anybody posting their links here trying to get people to sign up. Not allowed, okay? We could talk that there's a new program and quick cash ads. I don't want to see side Skypes, okay? I don't want to see anything like that either. Again, just, you know, you're starting with one link here. And again, don't forget that whoever signed, I spend my money back to the peeps, okay, in these type of programs, and it goes to make your site better and give you more opportunity, okay? So you can start there, then go to your list, start building from your list that you have and everything. And this is fairly new, so you can go out there and do some advertising and in all the other programs we have. So you can get the banners and put them up and do new banners if you want to create a banner or two. Put it in Facebook, put it in Twitter, do whatever, and you're doing yourselves a favor because more people in means the more cash in your pocket. and this thing will just keep rolling around. So I'll find out more about sustainability from Tom, and again, hopefully it's going to be a long run. And okay, and what does Kathy say? Oh, Kathy's got that up. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not going to step in here to say people, you know, go and sign under the anybody else. We got 2 of those programs for other people. Okay. Yeah, watch out, Tom. Kathy's going to look you up. If you got any skeletons, you better declare them now. She'll tell you even what color your underwear is today. I know you don't, Tom. I'm teasing you. I'm just teasing you. Kathy's so efficient. Anyways, can't get into link. Okay, just give me a sec. I thought it worked for me, so just give me a sec here. Where am I going here? Let's go here. Let's log out. I'm not that. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. Boy, I'm just exhausted here. Let me go here, and that's what I'll do is, there's the main link up there, www.quickcashads.com. Okay? And then when you just get rid of the logout there, and you can see I've got quickcashads.com/?spirit up. So if I click that, okay, here we go, right there. If I go to register, there it is, David Lockwood. Now, Tom, have I made a mistake in that link? I will show you again. Did I make a mistake there? I don't think so. Okay, we got pops all over the place going here. Somebody making popcorn? What's going on? Okay, Aaron said it's correct. Lisa D, Kathy, you have a comment in the wrong place. Oh, okay, so thank you, Lisa. Talk about eagle eyes. All right. Is there a delay in the position posting? Well, there wasn't with mine. Now, if you're using STP, as I was, and I didn't close it down, and I tried to do another $75 right after I did the last one, it came up to say that this site's being abused or something. So you have to wait between putting that your 50 positions in, or 50 shares. Wait about a couple of minutes, and then you can do it again. And then wait another couple of minutes, and you can do it again. And again, and again, and again. Okay? So, oh, that's only with STP. Thanks, Tom. I'm glad you clarified that. Okay, so let me just, I'll just bring that up for a little while longer while we're just talking. Yeah, and now, this is going to be in the video also. And just remember, you know, there'll be so many new things coming with the site and everything. We want to make this the best site for the peeps. And, you know, I'm glad that a program like this is available right now, because I know that it's so hard to let go of something that you've been feeding money. Example, Unstoppable Whirlwind. There's so many people have put money into it, and it's just going further down the hole. And my wife, who came in after me, number 91, with over 10,000 positions right now, hers is, I'm letting hers go. Okay, because by the numbers, it doesn't look like they have sucked from 900. I took 300 out, but it's down to $100 or less. And I'm not going to keep feeding it when the numbers for the next cycle on that level is so far away. So I am just letting that one slide. My brother Jim, who was in just after us too, he had big numbers too, and he is just letting his slide and his wife's slide. Sometimes you gotta let go, and I know it's hard, but this is a way to recover some of the cash. And yeah, you're all saying I don't have any cash or whatnot. I understand, But if you can scrape together, you know, enough for 20 bucks or something like that, and then push it again and push it again and push it again, before you know it, you're going to have like $100 in your hand, and you can decide from there. Are you paying a bill, or you putting gas in your car? Just always leave a bit in here, okay? Let me go back to questions here. Okay. Okay, Frederick said he signed up already. Okay, Susan, did you see that link? Did I leave it up enough time for you? Okay. Okay. CK, I will send you that. Don't worry. I know that you have problems in the site there, getting there. Okay, Lisa D. Okay, what is this that you're posting? Oops, aha, caught you. All right, everybody get Lisa. Oh, man, anyway, okay. No, Aaron, you go and purchase positions, okay, and they should be right in there, and you go to manage positions, okay. Yeah, Golden Path, I think they're still going to be around, Wayne. I just don't know, I just don't know when. Okay, okay, so Tom says he's working as fast as he can with STP max 24 hours. Okay, Tom, are you saying then that it won't be automated? Because as of tomorrow on high noon, you're going to get swamped and you're going to lose your hair. I've lost mine, so, but Tom, we don't want to see that. Okay, so, yeah, so Wayne, about Golden Path, I feel like they're coming back as a private club. I don't know what they're up to. I'm going to say that, you know, they've invested a lot of money into this, and they're going to be around. So we're just going to wait for them to come back, and you're going to see what the plan is and how they plan to pay people and everything, and continue their programs to be strong. Oh, you need sign up link again? Okay, there it is, right on the screen. Yeah, so yeah, the Golden Path will get, like, hey, I mean, they've come back, they've been resurrected a number of times, and once they get their site all done, they come back private. We never know what they can offer, right? Because as a private club, not much you can do against them. And they'll be closing their doors, though, for the first couple of months without being able to bring in a new member. But again, that's up to the admin to choose to change that or not. And anyway, we'll just have to see, I guess. That's it. Kathy, I just want to mention one other thing, and I've mentioned this before, and I won't get into it yet, so don't ask me. I have a number of people working very hard at each one has a separate more or less job to do, and we're all working hard to bring our own exclusive passive Peep program together, okay, and it will only be available to passive Peeps, and so we've been working on it for a while, and so it will be good. Trust me, it will be good. So, but it's lots of things to look at. Okay, let me go back, and hopefully, if anybody didn't see that, okay, Aaron, Tom, you want to address? Tom had said that he's working as fast as he can. There it is, right up at the top. Okay, it says there, Tom, to everybody working as fast. Let me recopy and put that in. There we go. That's working as fast as he can. So right now it's manual. I hope Tom, really, I hope that you find a way to get that quicker. or you're going to get swamped with mails. But folks, look positively at this, that Tom is giving you a chance to get positioned before he opens the doors at lunchtime tomorrow. And so you'll be in position. So good stuff. Thank you, Tom. I got to say, IPN must have failed. Well, I guess you'll get on that. But Tom, thank you very much for giving the Passive Peeps an opportunity to get in here and play prior to you doing this. And we'll keep in touch. And Tom, I don't know if you're in any of our rooms or not. I'm pretty sure you said you were a Passive Peep at one time, one of the many that are in there. But by all means, just give me an email or something if you need something. Just give me an email, and I will be sending you email if I need to find out about something that the peeps want to know. There you go. And first of all, 32 people still here. I'd like to thank you all. I'm going to get this edited and up on YouTube as quickly as I can. Okay. And anyway, that's it.